Hey guys, I'm Heidi with Heavenly Minded Homemaker. Welcome back to the series. Today we're going to be talking about making some control journals for the kiddos, so stay tuned. Alrighty guys, I hope everything has been going well for you all. As you know, we are doing a biblically based and minimalist minded approach to the FlyLady system. We spent the past 3 weeks working on mom, right? Getting our stuff in gear and our stuff in order, putting together our routines and rhythms, starting our control journals, and really getting into the habit of taking care of these things, taking small intentional steps to really get our priorities in order, minimize our homes, and make a nice, simple system to help us keep our homes from chaos, right? Can't have anyone over syndrome. So we've been working on that, but this month now we're going to start bringing in the kiddos and also really diving in a little bit deeper to the actual minimizing process, the decluttering, and then getting into all of these zones. So we're going to get into more of that, but this week I want to focus on kind of getting the kids started as part of this with us. So we put together our control journals last month and have all of that together. So we've got our morning and afternoon and evening routines that we should be keeping up on to go through and really get into all of these different things, make these a habit, take care of these things. Mine take me about 15 minutes max for each of the different times of the day, which still leaves me plenty of time to work on all of the other things that we have, because let's just be for real, most of us have a lot of things going on in our lives and we don't have time to keep up on all of these things. So simple, easy, that's what I'm talking about. This week, though, I asked you guys to sit down and talk with your kids about why you're doing this, the importance of this, why you are wanting them to learn these skills and have this type of, time management and priorities and all of these things. So you guys talked about that. And then I asked you to sit down and really think about what would these routines look like for your kids. So look at the example that you have on your morning routine. What of this do your kids need to do? Same thing for afternoon and evening. So now I want to share with you guys what I've compiled for the beginning of my kids' control journals. And then you can start working on the same, putting them together for your kiddos. And then next week, we'll start diving in a little bit deeper to these various areas as we put all of this together. So next week we'll start getting into like the weekly home blessing hour, getting them included in the decluttering and teaching them all about how to do a 5-minute room rescue. So we've done these things, but now we're going to start bringing them into them as well. But what I did for my kiddos is I shared with you guys a little bit that I just got these super cheap 1-inch folders. You can use anything. You can use an old spiral notebook. You can go to Dollar Tree and pick up some supplies, hop on Amazon, whatever you want to do. You can be as fancy or as simple with it. It doesn't matter. Just get it done, right? We don't need perfect. We just need done. When I printed my stuff out, the printer didn't format it properly, but I was in a hurry, so I didn't notice it. But to be honest, I'm not going to stress it because I usually always need to make a couple revisions as we get going with it, and that is okay. If you just want to handwrite these things out to start, totally okay. Just get it done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it done. I will continue to add to the blog post that's linked down in the description my different things that I am putting together, but of course adjust them to work for your children. I went ahead and just made them for my 3 older kiddos. I did not make one for the toddler. I could very well make her one if she's really into it and wants to do it. I have the supplies to make her one. Hers would probably just be images of the things she needs to do that we would help her kind of check off as she goes. So you definitely can do that for the younger kids. We have a 7-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 15-year-old. So that's what we're working with here for them. And I figured I will go through each of theirs to show you. I also have linked down below a link to my Amazon store. So the supplies that I use, they're all linked in there. My favorite FlyLady things, kind of just any of the things I've shared in any of the vlogs are home type stuff that we have that we've gotten from Amazon. They're all linked in there. So, and anytime you happen to, sorry, everybody is so loud in my house. We've got a lot going on today. But anytime you either shop anything in the store or click on any of those links and use your Amazon gives us a small little kickback. We usually make about 20 bucks a month, but it's a big deal for our family. We do all of our ministry and everything absolutely free of charge. So any little thing like that is kind of a big deal to us. We appreciate you guys for checking that out. All right, I'm going to start with our oldest, Travis. He is 15, so I just made him a little Travis's Control Journal cover. You can let the kids make their own cover, let them customize it, whatever, doesn't matter. I just put mine together. What we have in here is I have a set of dividers, and then I've got a bunch of the clear protector sheets. Just like I have in my control journal, I have that for them as well. I have a dry erase marker. Each kid will get one marker. I got ones that are just clickable, so that way we can just attach them onto the folder, and I don't have to worry about keeping up with lids and all that other stuff. Each kid, for my family anyways, will get a different color, so that way I can easily see who's who and what's what. Everybody has their color that will coordinate. So for Travis, I put together his morning routine. See the poor little Lion of Judah, his head got chopped off, so we've got to reformat. But I've got his morning routine in here. I started off by putting a little note up here for them. Good morning, let's have a great day. I want him to pray as soon as he wakes up. Thank God for today. Make your bed, put away the dishes. I run the dishwasher overnight, so he puts them away in the morning. Swap the laundry, get showered and dressed, brush your teeth, put away your laundry. So that's real simple for his morning routine. Oh, you know what? I just noticed it cut off. On the bottom down here where it cut off, it says Family Bible Study. So I just realized that on his. His also says Family Bible Study down here, but we're going to have to fix that. I did not fill in my kids' afternoon routine. We're going to talk a lot more about that next week as we start adding them in onto that and coming up with some focused work for them to do. So I did not do afternoon routine yet. I left that open. Evening routine, I've got that done up here. Again, at the top, a nice little note from Mom. Thank you for your help today. Every evening, I want my kids to do a 5-minute room rescue, which we're going to teach them how to do next week. I'm just preparing. 2-minute pickup of your belongings around the house, kind of taking the idea like the hotspot, where I want them to take their timer, which I bought a pack of timers, so everybody in the family has one to use. And I want them to each set their timer for 2 minutes after they do their room rescue or before, it doesn't matter, and go around the house and collect anything that's yours that's out and about. Because get it to where it needs to go. So that's kind of like their hotspot, is to go around the house and pick up anything that's theirs. Brush your teeth, load the dishwasher, take out the trash if needed, pray, thank Jesus for your day. And then again at the bottom, I wrote, I love you, thank you. So that's what we have to start for here. I also have plenty of tabs left because we're going to have one for a detailed breakdown for him for his Bible reading time. Their homeschool stuff is going to be all included in here. We are going to build on this. This is just beginning steps. So right now, this week and into this weekend, this is all we're doing, is just beginning steps. Having a spot for morning routine and evening routine, and we'll dig into the rest as we get there. So that's our 15-year-old. For our 9-year-old, Miss Lily, who loves cats, this is hers. And again, for her morning routine, good morning, let's have a wonderful day. Pray, thank God for today, ask him to help you. I put a couple little prompts in here to help the kiddos with things, hey, pray, let's help them. What is the purpose of praying first thing in the morning? Ask God to help you for your day today. Thank him for everything he's done. Thank him for giving you a today, right? Not everybody gets a today, so that's something to be thankful for. She feeds the dogs and the chickens first thing, makes the bed, empty the dryer, get dressed, brush your teeth, put away laundry, and then family Bible time. And then that little picture of a cat looks very similar to her cat, so we had to use that one. Again, I left the afternoon tab open for now because we're going to get into that later. Her evening routine, I want them doing the 5-minute room rescue, the 2-minute pick up your belongings around the house, put the chickens to bed, get your bath, brush your teeth, tidy up the bathroom, put away the laundry, or put all your laundry in the washer, pray, thank Jesus for today, or for your day. And then down here I had a thank you for all your hard work. But again, the stinking printer cut it off, so I've got to fix that. And then for her, same thing. All of these tabs are open. Her Bible reading time will go in here, homeschool stuff, etc. So everything all together for Miss Lily. Is that not the cutest little cat picture? I loved it. I loved it. And then Virginia, our 7-year-old, who is learning to read. We're still working on it. So hers, she will be working on, but she's a dinosaur fanatic, so she got a dinosaur on hers. Hers is very similar as far as her morning routine, very similar to her sister's. Her afternoon is open, and the same thing for her. Her evening is very, very similar to Lily's. So they're all in there, easy for them to see, so that way they can just put a line through them, check them off. You could put a little circle or a square or something next to them if you want them just to have something to check off. I just don't care. They can just kind of put a mark through the line item. So having this together, what's so awesome about this, and I've got one spot on the counter where I have got a file or a folder holder that I'm going to set on the counter so that we have a designated place for these to live. So they can come up, they can do whatever they need to do, and then they can put these back in there. So then I can easily at any point go and pick them up and say, hey, who got everything done? Okay, evening time. Did we get everything done? And then I'm going to add a printable down in the link. Like I said, I'm going to just keep adding all of my things together so you guys can take a peek. But here in my evening tab, I want to add in for myself. Here I'm going to add it in. I've got my before bed routine. So I'm just going to add in a sheet right back here in this spot. But I am going to check every day. I want to have a spot for each kiddo and then every day of the week. So that way I can mark off, did they get all of their things done? And that way we can have a special family activity, family prize, something that we get to do at the end of the week if everybody got all of their stuff done every single day. So that way I can help and keep myself together, because if I have to rely on my memory, guys, I'm going to goof it up. So I'm going to have a little spot that I can mark off, hey, did we get everything done? And that can be ice cream night, family movie night, special outing on Saturday, whatever the time and life will allow. That way we can have a special family prize that we are working towards, something that they can earn and to help keep them motivated and making sure that they're doing these things every day. We don't pay our kids for chores. I think it's very important that we all know that being a part of the family means you have to pitch in. Everybody has to work. Everybody has to help. This is all of our home. The ultimate responsibility falls on me, of course, as the mom, but also my job to train them up to know how to do these things is very, very important. So yes, ultimately it is my job to make sure the home is tidy and the things are in order, but it is my job also to teach them how to do these things and how to learn responsibility for the things that they have and good stewardship for the things that the Lord has allowed, for us to have before us, and how to take care of those things and give generously and all of those things of that nature. So I'm going to put that together to go into my journal to help with that. Simple stuff, guys. It doesn't have to be super complicated. They can literally just be a couple pages in there. We are going to build on this and continue adding to it. I've got a lot of stuff to put together for our new homeschool year, and I'm going to share all of it with you guys. So we've got a lot going on, and all of that is going to be implemented into this system because, again, I just think if we simplify it, we make intentional decisions, little steps to put it all together, it allows us to free up our time to pursue the things that the Lord puts before us. So let's take care of the stuff we need to take care of, make sure our priorities are in order, and then go enjoy the day that God has given us, because none of us are promised a tomorrow. So let's make the most of what we have now as we are looking forward, always being eternally minded, looking forward to our future in eternity with the Lord, right? That's what we always want to be working towards and making sure we are staying focused on. So take care of what you got to take care of, make sure we are living as citizens of heaven, and do what we got to do, right? That's the goal here. So that's it for today. I've got all of my stuff checked off for today so far. The kids are all ready, and then we can dive in. If you guys have any questions about putting together your kiddos' journals, of course, make sure to just leave a comment and let me know. But otherwise, you have the rest of this week to gather some stuff, put it together, and then next week we will start diving into some of these things, okay? So hopefully you guys are excited. Hopefully the kiddos are excited. Make it fun. It doesn't have to be a mom said this is how we're doing it and everybody blah, blah, blah. You know, it doesn't have to be that way. Make it fun. Hey guys, are you sick of when everything's a mess and I'm stressed out and everybody's grouchy? Yeah, I'm sick of it too. So you know what? Let's make that better. We're going to make this simple. We're going to make it easy. Let's get our stuff done, take care of our responsibilities, and then let's have fun, right? That's what it's all about. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the process. Go get that done with your kiddos. If you have any questions, I'm serious, just ask. Let us know. We're happy to answer in any way that we can. Otherwise, we'll be back next week and get started with a few more topics. Bye, guys!